d4, knight f6, knight f3, e6, bishop f4, b6, e3, bishop b7, bishop d3, c5, c3, bishop e7, h3, castle kingside, castle kingside, d6, queen e2, knight b d7, knight b d2, rook e8, bishop h2, bishop f8, e4, c takes d4, c takes d4, e5, d takes e5, d takes e5, bishop a6, bishop takes a6, queen takes a6, knight c5, queen e2, queen d3, rook fe1, rook a d8, queen takes d3, knight takes d3, rook e2, b5, a4, a6, a takes b5, a takes b5, knight b3, h6, g4, bishop b4, bishop g3, knight f4, bishop takes f4, e takes f4, e5, rook d3, knight c1, rook d1 check, king g2, knight d7, rook e4, bishop d6, rook a7, knight f6, rook takes f4, bishop takes e5, knight takes e5, rook takes e5, knight b3, rook e1, knight d4, rook g1 check, king f3, rook d3 check, king e2, rook takes h3, knight f5, rook takes g4, rook takes g4, knight takes g4, knight d4, rook h2, king f3, h5, b4, rook takes f2 check, king g3, rook b2, knight c6, rook b3 check, king h4, g6, king g5, rook c3, knight d8, rook f3, knight c6, rook f5 check, king h4, king g7, Knight d4. Rook e5. Knight f3. Rook d5. Rook b7. Knight h6. Knight g5. Knight f5. Check. King h3. Knight d6. Rook d7. Rook takes g5. Rook takes d6. Rook e5. Rook c6. g5. Rook c5. Rook takes c5.